Hi guys, so here's our next major undertaking. We are going to try to figure out what we are going to do with all that storage that we are utilizing behind the Murphy bed. So follow us along.
Okay, what's up YouTube? So I don't know what Shelley introed on this, but all along we had these long extension drawers planned here. But like many other things, the reality of what that was going to cover up made it unfeasible. So now we plotted a new strategy and we're building this back part. I'm working on the first one for these totes with the lipped shelf so that they can't fly out. And then the hanging stuff's going to go across this way and we can use those hanging compartment things. I think ultimately this is going to be really sweet. But it's in the back end of the bus here, and the back comes in, the sides come in, so I'm working my way out from the middle. So I have a rough idea what I'm doing here. I'm going to put these lips on the front of the shelves. So I'm going to build one shelf and actually put the totes in there and make sure I can swing them out and we can access them, and then we will finalize our decision. So I'm only into it for a few 2x4s right now. So I think it's going to work.
Okay guys, look what we have done.
Well, we got the basic premise working. We had a little mislabel reading on my boards here, so I got to go get these a little bit wider. But anyhow, pretty slick. You can just pick these up and out. You can put them down in there, too wide. Put the smaller ones down here. So the site's working pretty good. We can see what we can get worked around those pipes over there. Okay guys, so I'm only going to lose one space from those hoses, but I'm going to put a divider up there too, so it won't be totally lost. But I just wanted to share that this is the basic shelf construction here. It's just simple 2x4 with the Kreg jig. I haven't screwed this one together yet, but it's just, you know, line these guys up and screw them together with the Kreg jig. And then these ones here go into the uprights, and I'm just sticking these spacers here underneath them and then screwing them to these uprights with the right spacing. And so the biggest thing is, I keep getting comments of people saying you can't build over your engine hatch or your engine cover because what if you ever have to rebuild? If we ever did have a situation, all of these things can just be unscrewed and taken back out. I just number each joint before I took it out, and it'd just be 4 screws on each corner and these shelves that pop out, and everything else I put in there, it's all been screwed in just in case I ever did have to access the engine through that way.
So here's a better angle going around the hoses for the mini split.
Well, that one 2x4 doesn't end up there, it's just sitting there, it's the spacer.
Right.
Oh man. It's like, it's really hot outside and that mini split's blowing right on my plumber's crack. It's like, woohoo baby, this is the place to be working. I mean, here's something else for the Kreg jig too. I'm not like into do it this way, but if you take a Sharpie and put a little mark on the shank of your driver, then you can see where to stop. Because you can watch that black stop, and when it stops moving, you can stop before you strip the screw out. Hey, I'm Shelley. Hey guys, this is Shelley. I want to talk to you.
And then you're going to drill while I'm trying to talk.
Go ahead.
This is my life with Randy. I just wanted to say how excited I am with this. I think it's really, really going to serve us well. So here's a closer look of what we've got going on. These are those spacer boards he was talking about so we can get the right height. Okay guys, this is the last shelf going in.
It's already up there.
You got it.
I'm like, where spacer board, man. Where'd it go? It's sitting right there, man. One of the things that happened with them spacer boards was I put them under so far, and they get stuck.
Uh-oh.
You can't get them out. So if you just put them under the edge just a little bit.
Then you can go in and attach it to that tooth puller. We had an oops.
I don't know how you did that.
I wasn't even here. Don't accuse me.
You know what? It fits so tight, I thought it was screwed on that side, and it wasn't screwed. So it was like you're pushing on it, going, these are really solid, and that one moved up and down. I went, what? What's not up, YouTube? That's not up to standard.
No.
I gotta take this back off and screw. All right, I got that screwed back together. Now my little spacer thing, see, I gotta take this one back loose and raise and put it. I was looking at that board going, that looks like it's running downhill. What is up with that? But I'm on it. We got this. So the awesome thing about screwing this all together is I messed up and put that in the wrong place. I can just unscrew it, move it up where it's supposed to be, and then screw it back down. How awesome is that? There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Hey guys, we are closing in on this thing, man. Back in there is the Netherland. I'm like, dude, there is nothing to anchor to. Anyways, I gotta put a board this way to cover up that side, and then I'm pretty good. And there's going to be some areas that we'll just never show you, so you won't know what they look
And
like.
you got part of the ceiling covered.
Yeah.
So that above where the clothes are going to hang, so that's going to be nice.
And so every spot's been made for a tote, but if you don't put the stuff in totes back there, there's no way to contain it. So it's going to come out the sides or whatever. Anyhow, we'll work it out down the road, right?
That's
Literally
right.
down the road.
Down the road. Hey YouTube, what's going on? I'm sanding my bed. We're getting close. I'm getting ready to put some paint on, so we gonna sand this down and primer all of this right here, and then get our top coat on. But Randy framed this part in right here. And then we're gonna make a maple headboard that's gonna drop down over, come over top of this, and possibly come down the back. So it's just kind of a shelf thing that sits on there, pre-made shelf headboard all together. So that's what I got going on right now.
It's a head shelf.
A head shelf, I like it. So I'll get this side sanded, move over to this side. I've got the bed and stuff all sanded and up here. So and then we'll get some primer on this raw wood and then move forward from there.
Wardrobe rod on one side.
Yeah, this is working really good. We've even hung up a sweatshirt in here to see how it's gonna work. So we just gotta go back and get another wardrobe rod. Say that fast 3 times.
Wardrobe rod.
So we'll get another one for this side, but it is all coming together. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited.
Okay, people, it's a beautiful day out there today. We have the solar control all in place up in the front of the bus. But where is Shelley? Shelley, well, Shelley, where? Oh, there's Shelley.
Hi, YouTube.
You're supposed to say, what's up, YouTube?
No, that's your line. I'm back here putting the last coat of paint on our bed. I am so excited to have this done. So yeah, well, I'm gonna get one last coat of paint on here, and we've got this all figured out and ready to go. So it's a great day. It's gonna be a great day when this is all done. So we're gonna just end the video here and know that we love sharing the journey with all of you guys, and we will just catch you in the next one. Love to you all. Bye.